Nike aren't dropping any more profitable sneakers, sneaker botting services are closing, it's getting harder to buy and resell sneakers. This is something that everyone is saying at the moment. So let's delve into the highly debated topic of, will sneaker reselling die, or is it already dead? We're going to be looking at what data suggests, we're also going to be asking other sneaker resellers, and we're also going to get my opinion on it all. First things first, no one can argue data. Data is one of them things you cannot debate. And believe it or not, within the UK in 2023, sneakers just had its biggest year, with a $3.79 billion market cap, which is constantly growing. And yep, this is not just the UK, the US has also just hit its record year for the sneaker market cap. And from this data, it is also suggesting that every year that this number will be going up by 5%, meaning the interest, the market, everything to do with sneakers is going up. So why are we seeing people talking about sneakers dying? Well, the whole sneaker industry is different to the sneaker reselling bubble. Think of it this way, we've had enough releases in the past 10 years to keep sneakers like this forever. Nike technically don't need their future sneakers to resell for the sneaker market to actually keep going up. What do I mean by this? Well, look at all these sneaker stores, for example. They are not selling what's about to be coming up soon. They are selling previous releases that have resold in the past that they are buying and then reselling. Before we get into the reselling side and why people may think sneaker reselling is dying, but let's see what the real sneaker resellers are saying by attending one of the biggest UK sneaker events, where we're going to ask this burning question to all of the shop owners. Is sneaker reselling dying, or when will sneaker resell die?
Yeah, it's definitely slowing down in it, but
Do you think it'll bounce back?
eventually, not anytime soon though.
I think it's dying. I feel like it's like every market, crypto, forex, it has its times.
Yeah.
If you look at it probably around 10 years ago, it wasn't as popular as probably like 5 years ago.
I think it's on marketplaces, it's dying. But I think,
Build a brand.
yeah, if you build a brand and you build the client relationship, like our actual 3 months have been the busiest 3 months of our year so far.
Clients.
Yeah.
I think it's slowly dying, but we'll see.
You see, the market is really down at the moment. There's been a lot of drops, but everything's kind of sitting in stock. But I feel like the sneaker market's just trying to recover itself at the moment.
Bounce back sort of thing.
Obviously, we're in a recession, so I feel like when the economy gets a bit better, sneaker reselling will get, increasingly more, but it will never die.
It's changing. I wouldn't say it was dying, but it's changing like everything else does. You've just got to adapt with the times.
Like build a brand for yourself rather than just buy and sell now.
Yeah, bit of that. But like, I used to sell expensive shoes only. Yeah. Now it's more sort of selling more for less.
Quantity game.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, never, it won't die. I think there's always a demand for grails and sneakers. I think the type of thing that people buy changes all the time. You've got to be on that wave.
Would you say you were at a low point at the moment?
I think the economic climate dictates that people aren't spending a ton of money on trainers right
Christmas
now.
bounce sort of thing.
Absolutely, yeah, I think that's the case.
Okay, so it's actually looking quite hopeful from sneakers from the real sneaker resellers. But a debate wouldn't be a debate if you didn't look on the other side. So let's play devil's advocate. Let's look in the past 2 months. There has not been one good profitable sneaker release. What I mean by a sneaker release is a real launch on the Nike sneakers app. There has not been one really that profitable for the last 2 months. Jordan 4s back in lockdown, we were seeing quadrupling their retail value and creating a massive resale. We were seeing Dunks retailing for £100 and reselling for £300, to now being quite lucky if you see profits in any of them. Now, there still have been plenty of profitable sneaker releases and restocks, however, to the general public, they will not know about this. What do I mean by that? Well, there's still plenty of money to be made on loads of flips to do with sneakers, restocks, raffles and so on, but these are not normal releases, so say. They're not releasing on sneakers and so on, they are just random restocks. And if you want to catch all of them, well, we give you all that within KaiKicks Apprentice, 7-day free trial if you are interested. However, we're not going to talk about that too much. So this is why a lot of people are saying sneaker reselling is dying, because it just wasn't the same as it was in lockdown. I mean, it was a bit too easy in lockdown. I could wake up, do a couple sneaker botting and make a couple thousand in profit just in one day. You had PS5s reselling, you had graphics cards reselling, you even had Xboxes reselling. It was obvious that this sneaker reselling bubble wasn't going to burst, but it was definitely going to reduce, and that's exactly what we're seeing now. Which moves on to my personal opinion and what you should believe. Sneaker reselling is at a dry period at the moment. I am not going to say it isn't, because it has been the last 2 months. However, every year we get dry periods, usually in January, also between May to July is also quite dry. So am I worried as a full-time sneaker reseller? Not at all. Every market has its ups and downs. I mean, look at the economy at the moment, with everyone's talking about recession, the cost of living going up, housing prices being insane, interest rates being dodgy. Every market has been impacted just from the world being the world. And trust me, I'm still doing as well as I was than 2 years ago. I'm actually making more. Releases are really going to pick up in August, and we're going to see demand also go a lot higher, meaning the sneaker reselling market will definitely bounce back up quite a lot, especially from August to December. December, you have the Christmas demand, and summer, everyone just wants nice shoes for summer. So in conclusion, guys, sneaker reselling has changed, and I would say it's changed in the way of what can you provide better than someone else can, rather than what sneakers can you pick up and resell. Now you're probably thinking that makes no sense at all, but listen carefully, and here is an example. It is easier than ever to pick up multiple pairs of sneakers, bulk sneakers, loads of Jordan 4s, loads of Dunks and so on. Yes, the profit margins are slightly lower, however, it's just a bit of a mass game now. And then it goes down to the sales. What value are you bringing to the table when it comes to your sneaker reselling business? Are you selling your sneakers at a competitive price? Have you built up a reputable brand so clients come to you? Are you providing the best customer service, or are you just simply here to try and make a bit of money and flog it on StockX? And that is your 100% honest answer there, guys. Building a brand for yourself has never been more important as now, and if you work on that, you will actually make more money than you ever would be, even in lockdown of reselling sneakers. Sneaker reselling is not dead, it's just simply changed, and yes, the releases are going through a bit of a dry period at the moment. However, this happens every year. We have loads of great sneaker releases coming in the next couple months, so make sure you keep an eye out on that. And if you want to learn how to be a successful sneaker reseller, well, I've taught over 1,000 people within my group, KaiKicks Apprentice. And the 5-star feedback speaks for itself, with all members cooking up and making some good profit. 7-day free trial down below. And if you want to buy any sneakers from me, no hassle, 100% authentic, KaiKicks.uk is the link to my online store. And we have quite a lot at the moment, so if you want to check it out, that also will be linked down in the description. What do you think about the current market of sneaker reselling? Drop it down in the comments below, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.